The Dodgers are reportedly going to be in, I should say. I don't want to accuse them of tampering. Reportedly going to be in on Kyle Tucker when free agency hits. What are our thoughts on this?
Kyle Tucker's agency is just following the playbook, man.
Did you read?
That's the way to let the leak go.
But did you see the headlines though? It was something like the Dodgers are going to be in on Kyle Tucker, even if they're not committed to him. They're trying to keep the rest of the league honest or something. Did you see like they just feel like they have? Which I mean, I'm not doubting that they do, but they behave as if they have this power that they can just manipulate's a little strong of a word, but sort of course corrects the league in a way, which I mean, I guess they can, given
the Dodgers taking over as commissioner.
Well, I mean, they're sitting here going, yeah, we just want to make sure that this guy gets his due, and we want to make sure that nobody's shortchanging him and adjusting the market. So we're just gonna throw our hat in the ring just to keep everybody on their toes, keep them honest. That's what they're doing. I think there's a level
to it. I think this was a no duh the second it came out, just because it was like, this is what you get over these stretches of dominance from teams, right? Like back in the day, it was like if the Yankees were in on a guy, like it was going to drive the price up, and that's what I'm saying is that I think Kyle Tucker's agency was just like, yeah, let's let this one to the public and let him see this. The more success he has, the more success the Dodgers have. It's just all.
But why would the agency be the one to leak the fact that the Dodgers would be in on him come free agency?
To put the world on notice, let that number continue to climb.
But what if they don't plan to be in on him?
I think I'm not saying they manufactured this rumor. I'm saying that they probably got confirmation that yes, they'd be in.
But to the questions in the chat, is that not tampering?
I think it's only tampering if there's direct contact with the player, no?
I would have to imagine that extends to the agency, no? As their representative? That's gotta be.
I mean, maybe. I think it's only tampering if there's like an offer on the table. I think it's. If there's like pursuit. I don't know if there's pursuit. It could have been just his agency reaching out to teams and saying like, hey, just trying to start a list. Kyle's got his soda notes started up. I think we're gonna get a note tab open up and start jotting down some list of teams that would be interested in some yays or nays in there. And are you a yay or nay? Either that or they just manufactured it.
It's possible all this was manufactured. The report did come from Bob Nightingale, who, as we know,
this guy.
Yeah.
Why don't you lead with that?
Well, I wanted to get some good conversation out before I drop that in there.
You catfish
me. According to Bob Nightingale, the Los Angeles Dodgers plan to jump into the free agent fray for Cubs outfielder Kyle Tucker this winter. Nightingale writes that they may not be the high bidder, but they'll surely keep everyone honest, just as they did when they were in the Juan Soto sweepstakes.
Whatever. Shut up, Bob.
I mean, who's to say? I mean, who are we kidding? Who's to say they wouldn't be in on Kyle Tucker? Like, why would we even doubt that? Like, at what point?
I don't doubt it.
At what point over the last 2 or 3 years did we draw the line and we're like, surely they can't add another? And what did they go out and do? Even if it wasn't like the top player on the market at that given point in time, they go out and get a Who was it? Kirby Yates.
Maybe they're letting this out to like almost make themselves tamper proof. You know what I'm saying? So of course we're in. We're always in. Any player, anytime. We're always in. And then if any leak comes out, you're like, oh, duh, it's the Dodgers. Like, they're acting the way the LA Dodgers should act. Meanwhile, they're just tampering behind the scenes. That's another conspiracy. What do you think of that?